Hey everyone, it's Bitcoin Brian here with Bitcoin Fam, and today I'm going to do a video on CLV. So if you bell notification, like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that'll really help us out. So before I get going with the video today, I have to put out the disclosure. I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. It's just my views and opinions and me sharing with you what I'm looking at in the crypto space. So let's get right into it. CLV. Just so you know, CLV is one of Bitcoin Fam's top 10 portfolios in our portfolio, and also we both, me and Crypto Cody, have holdings in CLV. We really like this coin, definitely, and the company, what they're doing. So here we are, getting right into it. CLV. So this is just their website, clv.org. Just going to go quick overview with this. You can see you can build dApps on it. So it's like pretty much layer one. You can go here, view all the documents, but you can see total transactions. They're up to almost 20 million transactions. And transactions per second is almost 5,000 transactions per second. So that's pretty quick. And then our average cost is not even, it's very, very cheap. You know, it's not even close to a penny. So very cheap cost per transaction. There's 153 validator nodes, so quite a few validator nodes out there. You can see the advantages for everyone all at once. CLV incentivizes dApp builders by automatically sharing a percentage of the transaction fees with them. So if you're building on CLV, you get some of the transaction fees back to you. So that's definitely a big thing. So you can see here also reinventing fee economics. Of course, we saw how cheap the fees were. They're EVM compatible. So you can see for builders, build your dApp on CLV using tools you already use, including Remix, MetaMask, and Truffle. CLV supports EVM and WASM, which require minimal changes on existing smart contracts and make them easy for mitigation. So also don't forget, CLV was one of the pair chains on the Polkadot network when they were doing the pair chains back in 2020 and 2021. So they can interface between ERC and Polkadot and different networks. So they already have like that bridge in place. So that's huge, being one of the pair chains for the Polkadot ecosystem. So you can see just some more info in here. They're backed by industry leaders, Polychain Capital, Huboy, that's a exchange, Bitcoin.com, Gate.io, Hypersphere, BitHub. So a lot of different companies they are actually partnered with already. So I really like CLV. I think they're going to go do great things, and they're going to continue to grow through this bull market and after, you know. So definitely, I think CLV is one of these coins that is going to be around for a long time. So remember now, there's over 16,000 cryptocurrencies now. I think once cryptocurrency is embedded in everything, and it's kind of like the evolution of blockchain technology taking over, I think definitely CLV is going to be one of those few currencies left over. Not left over, but still here, because I don't think 16,000 of them are going to be around long term. Out of that 16,000, there might only be 1,000. It might only be 500. Who knows? But I feel very confident that CLV will be in that group. And you can see right now here, we're on CoinGecko. It's ranked 693. And then you can see right now the price is 5.68 cents. It's down 5.5% almost on the 24-hour. You can see the trading range for the 24 hours is actually down to 0.056, but it was as high as 0.062. You can see here market cap right now is just under 70 million. Huge room for growth. Huge. Fully diluted is 113. So you can see they roughly have 60%, maybe a little bit more of their tokens in circulation. So that's not too bad. So there's going to be some token releases, which will be a little bit of inflation, but this is a bull market. So this thing is going to scream. I really think this thing is just primed to take off. Just be patient, because I know we had that nice spike up before, but we'll look at that when I get to the charts. So anyway, here you can see all-time high of $1.88. I really think this coin can get back to that price of $1.88. Remember, it came out right at the midst of, you know, the bull market in 2021. So, and I started buying it in 2022. The price had gone down some, but fortunately, I mean, I was buying, my first bag of it was over $1. But when it went down, I was fortunate to buy at much lower prices to improve my dollar cost average. So anyway, you can see the all-time low was just back in November 4th at just under 2.5 cents. So since then, it's up 130%. So this thing definitely has much more room for growth and gains. So anyway, let's get right into the charts. But actually, before I do that, just to do quick math here. So here we are. The all-time high was $1.88. Let's divide that at its current price of 0.0568 cents. So 33x. So that would be a 3,300% gain for CLV to get to its all-time high. I think that's going to happen. So pretty much every $100 you would invest, you'd get $3,300 back once it hits its all-time high, and if you sold. That's at its current price right now. That's pretty phenomenal. But even if it just got to $1, even half of that, say at 94 cents, right? Or just a 15x, so a little under that. So a 15x from its current price, right? Now, actually, let's make sure that the total market cap could support this 33x. So I'll just take that. I'm going to multiply that by the 69 million. I'm just going to do 500,000. So that would put CLV at a $2.3 billion market cap for it to hit its all-time high. Now, this market goes up. I really think that could be possible. But I definitely think at least $1 billion market cap would definitely be in the realm of things this bull market. So just say it's $1.1 billion market cap. Yeah, I really think that's just say a 16x from there. So that would put the token at, you know, times that by 16. That would put the token at right around 90 cents. So I think that's very possible. Even more so, I won't be surprised if we do hit the all-time high and maybe go even higher. So I think there's huge room for growth for CLV, and it keeps getting better and better. They're growing right now. It's very low on the market cap. Huge room for growth. So let me get into the charts now, and we'll finish with the charts. So here's CLV with the daily chart. And we had that big run up from pretty much election day to the beginning of December for the most part, where CLV, its local high there in the middle of November, it got up to 17 cents. So, and it's down to 5.68 cents, right? So from its price right now, and I'm looking to buy maybe a little more CLV down at this price, right around the, you know, but it hits 5.5 cents. I'm definitely going to buy some more, but just say right where it's at now. And if it goes back to that local high we had back in November, that's almost a 200% gain just from there. Now I'm going to zoom out. So I think that's very possible. So I really think, actually not very possible. That's definitely going to happen. I think we're definitely going to get above this level here of that 17 cents. And once it hits the 17 cents, it turns that into support. Really, the next jump is going to be probably right around 34 cents. So just call it another double from 17 to 34. And then to me, when it gets above that, like 34 cents range, when it can get above this 34, 35 cents, from there, I mean, we might have some resistance up around 55, 60 cents, maybe a little bit. But after that, man, this thing could go right up to $1 pretty quickly. So I'll be really interested to see what happens after Monday with the inauguration and see what crypto does as a whole market. So here we are on the daily chart. Like I said, if the price gets down below like 5.5 cents, even, I mean, it could, I mean, looking at the weekly chart, to me, this looks like it's still going to go down, back down and touch the 5 cents. That's on the weekly chart, but you zoom in on a shorter time frame. It all depends what happens here. It's right on the 200-day moving average. If the 200-day moving average holds, and that's where it looks like it's battling right now on the daily chart, if that holds, that'll be great. And like I said, you might get lucky and get the wick down to like 5.5 cents. But if that does not hold and it kind of retraces some more, I definitely think we're going to go right back to the 5 cents and then bounce up from there. So depending on what you're doing, for me, like I said, I might buy some more long-term hold. I'm not looking for a quick turnaround trade. So on the long-term hold right now could mean, you know, it's weeks and months, just say months. I have a feeling I buy some now, sometime in this year, probably towards the fall time is where I think the bull market's going to peak, is when I'll be looking at selling a lot of my position and taking profits off the table before we eventually go back into a bear market, which always happens. You can't have one without the other. So anyway, that's what I have on CLV. I really expect big things. Short term, I think we're going to have a quick 200% gain here over the next few weeks. And then from there, it's just going to keep doubling until it can get to $1.88 and higher. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you could, hit the bell notification, like, subscribe, leave a comment. All of that will really help us out. Thanks and have a great day.